to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Broncos offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Now here he goes. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Boise State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Choosing to return the punt, and the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the The offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Tootin. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Inside the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Broncos. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. They trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. A fourth down completion to the running back. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Broncos will try to keep this drive moving. The receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocked.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack.
Refuses to go down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The Broncos line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great call here by the offensive coordinator, by the Oregon Ducks, to be able to pick up this first down on the option. Puts so much pressure on the defensive coordinator when you have a quarterback that can run it and throw it. And we've been seeing that play run for years now in Eugene.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Man, wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Hand off to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now we run a draw play. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, the spin move. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
We'll convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Oh, he spins free. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. 1st and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Tootin. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Tootin. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught over the middle. It's Tootin. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Tootin. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1 more play before they head to the locker room. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Broncos.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half in this Pac-12 championship. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Pac-12 championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Broncos will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Receivers are bunched together. It's a quarterback keeper. The Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, a 2nd down coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Great cut, they whiff on him. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. But how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. It's a draw. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and make...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So Kirk, Boise State is in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
First and goal, handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. And the Broncos will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Boise State. Strong game by this quarterback. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns. So anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon, as they come roaring back now. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Grinding away with a running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He's past the marker and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Sticking with the running game. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.